Hey scholars, welcome back to my channel, Everything Stationery. So a lot of you guys have requested this item and I am finally super excited to try them out. This is the Mildliner by Zebra Creative Marker. I have the fluorescent side here with me, but I also have a lot of them that I bought separately. Some of the ones I have are the really old school ones and everything's in Japanese. The reason why I bought them separately is because these are really popular in Japan and they're barely introducing them into the United States. 2 years ago, these markers were really hard to find. Now this been around because you can buy them at Michael's or you can buy them at stationery stores for $3 or $4 each. Now you can buy a whole bundle of 15 for about $16, or you can buy the small bundle for about $6-7. Now it's still a little bit on the pricey side for a marker, but it is a highlighter as well. I think I've used these markers for about 2 to 3 years prior to buying these. Now I'm not only reviewing this right here, I'm also reviewing this because I had ordered them online last year and they are pretty much some of my favorite highlighters and I feel like a pro because I love these. So I hope you guys like them as well, and let's dive right in. Starting with the packaging, it's not your basic packaging that you see in pens or pencils. This is a very premium packaging that you can reuse to put your markers back. Some of the details they point out: it is a fluorescent set, double-ended, soft-mouthed color, 5 piece, and you can get these at your local Walmarts or your local Targets. If we turn to the back, they have some more information that says mild, water resistant, and translucent. Doesn't bleed through, and it's available in 15 colors. And the little message they point out, it's proven to be one of Zebra's most popular item in Japan for years. The Zebra Mildliner features a unique mild color that shows up softly on paper, as well as bold and fine point tip for all hand lettering and highlighting applications. Whether you're using them for your bullet journal, hand lettering, or while studying for an exam, the Mildliner will help you express yourself in a unique way. Now I want to point out that these were made and packaged in Mexico, while the other ones that I have for you guys that I will also swatch were made and packaged in Japan. That's why they have the Japanese writing on it. And I do have a water brush, so we're gonna go ahead and use these, and then with the brush we're going to write over it to see if it is actually water resistant. I must point out that these are not original mild markers from Zebra. These are the original Mildliners versus the fake Mildliner. Now let's dive in. Packaging is pretty cool packaging. It's hard plastic, so you can store them back in here, and this thing moves. I wish they taped it to this little end right here. We do have mild ink Zebra Mildliner, double-ended, double-pointed. This is the fine. And that was the bolt, but here we have the packaging. Basically same information here, and that is it. Let's go ahead and swatch these bad boys. So here we have all the swatches of the colors. So far, my favorites, and will always be my favorite, the coral, the gray, and the brown, are some of my top favorites. That's why I order them online separately, and I don't see a difference in any of them at all. All of them are very bright, all of them are very easy to use, and they write perfectly. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do the fake ones on the side, and then we'll talk about the waterproofing and smearing at the very end. So here are the originals and here are the fakes. This color right here has a sort of blue and purple color, but I must say that this orange, this pink are super bright. Just to compare, look at this orange and look at the original orange. This brown looks like this pink right here. And I try to do the labeling as best as I could based on the color, but some of the colors weren't that really true. This should be yellow because it is green, but it's more like this yellow that we see here that they claim. This dark blue, this blue, light blue, these colors look almost identical. So these are the originals, they didn't bleed through the paper, and these are the fake ones. To waterproof, let's try them out. Both of them seem to be waterproof. We see a little bit of color, but we see a little bit of color over here as well. So they're both letting some ink out. Same thing. Overall, the original and the fake are basically the same. You can get these for much cheaper. If you're looking for a cheaper option, I would recommend you can get all of these for $9. But if you're looking for the originals and for them to be Mildliner, these are the colors you will get on your packaging. We can see a little bit of residue on the fake ones, and on the original ones you don't really see a residue left over of the water. They look identical to me, like I wouldn't even be able to tell. This is the packaging of the fake one. The angles are pretty much very different. I will also show you guys how I use these markers. These are great for taking notes. It makes your notes pop. It makes your notes give a different vibe. The reason why I recommend these so much to students is because this makes it fun to study. In conclusion, whether you have the original or the fake ones, I love them all. You are going to take a huge step in creating notes while having fun. They help you study better and they help your notes look prettier. For journal people, teachers, college students, elementary students, these markers are a go for you. These are for sure approved by me as a college student. I'm not gonna be a fake person and say only buy the originals when we both saw here that they're both amazing. Whatever you decide, it is up to you. I'm only here to give you my honest opinion and my honest review, and here it is. I hope you guys liked this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share my video as well. I really appreciate all of your love and support, and until next time, you stationery fanatics.